Good evening. Time now for our first check of sports this week. Bodden Town FC books a spot in the Digicel knockout final when they ousted defending champions Elite FC in the semis on Sunday. Dawn is pumping her fist. After winning the first leg 3-1 earlier this month, Bodden Town on the purple and their technical director Albert McLean march into next month's final after a 0-0 draw in the second semi. Their opponents will be Tigers FC. They're in the orange. Tigers hammer Georgetown 5-1 in the second leg. After a first leg draw, all was on the line for both teams at the Annex last Sunday, and it was the Tigers celebrating in the end as they took a big bite out of Georgetown from early, with Alexis Espaniel scoring a double. So Tigers and Bodden Town now have to go back to the drawing board and begin preparations for the February 17th Ash Wednesday final. I think that one will be played at the Truman Bodden Sports Complex as usual. In a related item, Cayman 27's coverage of the CIFA Premier League continues this Sunday live from the Annex. Defending champions Elite tackle Sunset at 7 on Cayman 27 this Sunday. In some big tennis news now, defending Australia Open champion Rafael Nadal pulled out of his quarterfinal today because of an injury. Nadal was down in the third set. There he is in the near court to Scotland's Andy Murray before a right knee injury forced him to retire. Not good news there at all. Nadal battled on after having treatment on his knee at the start of the third set, but could not continue for long. Murray moves on to the Final Four for the first time, while world number 1 Roger Federer and the top seed punched his ticket after defeating hometown boy Leighton Hewitt yesterday. To some more big news, the New Orleans Saints and Indianapolis Colts will meet in the Super Bowl after 2 thrilling conference title games this past weekend. The Saints beat the Minnesota Vikings 31-28 in overtime, advancing to the NFL Super Bowl for the first time in a seesaw NFC Championship game. The Saints looked down and out as Minnesota drove for what looked to be a game-winning field goal in the dying seconds. But veteran quarterback Brett Favre, you saw him just a second ago, fired an interception to reignite the game and take the game into extra period. Young kicker Jarrett Hartley slotting home this 40-yard field goal for his side to win with 5 minutes left in overtime. Over in Indy, Colts quarterback Peyton Manning threw 3 touchdown passes as the Colts rallied from 17-6 down for a 30-17 win over the New York Jets. The Colts returned to Miami, where they won the title 3 years ago for the Super Bowl. That will be February 7th, and lots of excitement building there. It was also a special weekend back home for Philadelphia Phillies shortstop Jimmy Rollins. He was married here on Saturday. Rollins and his wife Johari celebrating with the friends and family at the Ritz Carlton. And from the looks of it, they had a grand Cayman time. That's it for sports this evening. Weather is next.